A balanced diet strengthens the immune system by supplying the body with a wide range of nutrients that immune cells need to grow, function, and respond effectively to infections. The immune system is made up of many different cells, tissues, and organs that work together to recognize and destroy harmful bacteria, viruses, and other foreign substances. To perform these tasks efficiently, immune cells require continuous energy and a steady supply of vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients. When the diet includes a variety of foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, proteins, and healthy fats, it ensures that the body receives these nutrients in proper amounts and combinations. Carbohydrates from whole grains and fruits provide energy that immune cells use to multiply and carry out defensive actions. Without enough energy, the immune response becomes slower and less effective. Proteins are especially important because they are the building blocks of antibodies and many immune cells. If protein intake is inadequate, the body may struggle to produce enough immune cells to fight infections. Healthy fats, particularly those found in nuts, seeds, and certain oils, help regulate inflammation and support the structure of cell membranes, allowing immune cells to communicate properly with each other. Vitamins and minerals obtained from a balanced diet play highly specific roles in immunity. Vitamin A helps maintain the protective barriers of the skin and mucous membranes, which act as the body's first line of defense against germs. Vitamin C supports the production and activity of white blood cells and also acts as an antioxidant that protects immune cells from damage. Vitamin D helps regulate immune responses and prevents excessive inflammation. Minerals such as zinc and iron are essential for the development and function of immune cells, and their deficiency can weaken the body's ability to fight infections. A balanced diet also supports the digestive system, which is closely linked to immune health. A large portion of immune cells are located in the gut, and the bacteria living there influence how the immune system reacts to threats. Fiber-rich foods help maintain healthy gut bacteria, which in turn improve immune signaling and reduce harmful inflammation. When the diet is poor in nutrients and dominated by highly processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats, immune function can decline because the body lacks the raw materials needed to build and maintain its defense system. Consistently eating a balanced and varied diet helps keep immune cells active, responsive, and well-nourished, enabling the body to resist infections more effectively and recover faster when illness occurs. Vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and iron play a crucial role in protecting the body from infections because they directly support the development, activity, and coordination of immune cells. Vitamin C is widely known for its immune-boosting properties because it stimulates the production of white blood cells, which are responsible for identifying and destroying harmful microorganisms. It also acts as a powerful antioxidant, meaning it protects immune cells from damage caused by harmful molecules produced during infections and inflammation. When the body has enough vitamin C, immune cells can move more effectively to the site of infection and perform their defensive functions more efficiently. A lack of vitamin C can weaken the immune response and make the body more vulnerable to colds and other illnesses. Vitamin D plays an important regulatory role in the immune system, by helping control how immune cells respond to threats. It supports the activation of immune defenses when needed while also preventing excessive immune reactions that can damage healthy tissues. Vitamin D helps immune cells recognize invading pathogens and enhances their ability to fight viruses and bacteria. It also strengthens the protective barriers of the respiratory tract, which reduces the chances of germs entering the body through the nose and lungs. Low levels of vitamin D are linked to a higher risk of respiratory infections and slower recovery from illness because immune responses become less balanced and less effective. Zinc is another essential mineral for immune health because it is required for the normal development and function of immune cells such as T cells and natural killer cells. These cells are responsible for detecting infected or abnormal cells and destroying them. Zinc also plays a role in wound healing and maintaining the integrity of the skin and mucous membranes, which act as physical barriers against germs. When zinc levels are insufficient, immune cells may not develop properly, and the body's ability to fight infections becomes weaker. Zinc deficiency can lead to longer, lasting illnesses and increased susceptibility to viruses and bacteria. Iron is equally important because it supports the production of hemoglobin, which carries oxygen to all body tissues, including immune cells. Adequate oxygen supply allows immune cells to generate the energy needed to respond quickly to infections. Iron also contributes to the growth and specialization of immune cells involved in long-term protection. However, both too little and too much iron can affect immune function, so balanced intake is necessary. Together, these vitamins and minerals form a protective network that strengthens the body's defense system, supports faster recovery from illness, and helps maintain resistance against daily exposure to harmful microorganisms. Protein is essential for building and maintaining a strong immune system because it provides the raw materials needed to produce immune cells, antibodies, and many of the molecules involved in fighting infections. Immune cells such as white blood cells are constantly being produced and replaced in the body, and this process depends heavily on an adequate supply of protein. Antibodies, which recognize and bind to viruses and bacteria, are made of protein structures. Without enough protein in the diet, the body may not be able to manufacture sufficient antibodies, reducing its ability to identify and neutralize harmful microorganisms effectively. Protein is also required for the production of enzymes and signaling molecules that allow immune cells to communicate with each other. When an infection enters the body, immune cells must quickly send chemical signals to coordinate their response. These signals are often in the form of proteins such as cytokines, which help regulate inflammation and direct immune cells to the site of infection. If protein intake is too low, the production of these signaling molecules can be disrupted, leading to a slower and less organized immune response. This can make infections last longer and increase the risk of complications. In addition to its role in immune defense, protein supports the repair and maintenance of body tissues that serve as physical barriers against pathogens. The skin and the lining of the respiratory and digestive tracts are the first lines of defense against germs, and these tissues are constantly exposed to damage from environmental factors and microbes. Protein is needed to replace damaged cells and maintain the strength and integrity of these protective surfaces. When these barriers are weak, germs can enter the body more easily, placing extra strain on the immune system. Protein also contributes to overall energy balance and muscle health, which indirectly supports immune function. During illness or infection, the body's demand for protein increases because immune activity and tissue repair require additional resources. If the diet does not provide enough protein, the body may begin to break down muscle tissue to meet these needs, which can lead to weakness and slower recovery. Long-term protein deficiency can result in reduced immune cell production, impaired antibody formation, and a higher risk of frequent infections. Adequate protein intake from sources such as eggs, dairy products, fish, poultry, legumes, and nuts ensures that the immune system has the structural components it needs to respond quickly and efficiently to invading pathogens and to recover properly after illness. Gut health is closely linked to immune health because a large portion of the immune system is located in and around the digestive tract. The gut is constantly exposed to food particles, bacteria, and potential pathogens. So it plays a key role in deciding what should be allowed into the body and what should be destroyed. The lining of the intestines acts as a protective barrier that prevents harmful substances from entering the bloodstream while allowing nutrients to pass through. When this barrier is strong and healthy, it helps block germs and toxins from spreading throughout the body. If the gut lining becomes damaged or inflamed, harmful microorganisms can pass through more easily, increasing the risk of infection and triggering unnecessary immune reactions. The gut is home to trillions of beneficial bacteria, known as the gut microbiota, which actively support immune function. These friendly bacteria help train the immune system to recognize harmful invaders while ignoring harmless substances such as food and normal body cells. They also compete with disease, causing microbes for space and nutrients, reducing the chance that harmful bacteria will multiply. In addition, these beneficial microbes produce substances that strengthen the gut lining and reduce inflammation, helping maintain balance within the immune system. When the diversity and number of healthy bacteria are reduced due to poor diet, stress, illness, or excessive use of antibiotics, immune defenses can weaken and the risk of infections and inflammatory conditions increases. Foods rich in fiber, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes, support gut health by feeding beneficial bacteria and encouraging their growth. As these bacteria break down fiber, they produce compounds that help regulate immune activity and protect intestinal cells. Probiotic foods, including yogurt and fermented foods, add helpful bacteria directly to the gut, improving the balance of microorganisms and supporting digestive and immune functions. A diet low in fiber and high in processed foods and sugar can disturb this balance, allowing harmful bacteria to become more dominant and increasing inflammation in the gut and throughout the body. A healthy gut also helps in the proper absorption of nutrients that are essential for immune strength, such as vitamins and minerals. When digestion and absorption are efficient, immune cells receive the nutrients they need to function properly. Poor gut health can interfere with nutrient absorption, leading to deficiencies that weaken immune responses. The continuous interaction between gut bacteria, intestinal cells, and immune cells creates a communication network that influences how the body responds to infections. Maintaining gut health through a balanced diet, adequate hydration and regular eating patterns helps keep this network stable and supports a stronger and more effective immune defense system. Hydration and healthy lifestyle habits work together with proper nutrition to support an effective immune system because all body processes depend on adequate fluid balance and daily routines that protect physical and mental health. Water plays a vital role in transporting nutrients to cells and removing waste products and toxins from the body. Immune cells rely on this circulation system to move through the bloodstream and lymphatic system so they can reach areas where infections occur. When the body is dehydrated, blood becomes thicker and circulation slows down, which can reduce the efficiency of immune responses and delay the movement of white blood cells to sites of infection. Hydration also helps maintain moist surfaces in the nose, throat, and lungs, which act as physical barriers that trap and remove germs before they can enter deeper into the body. Along with hydration, healthy lifestyle habits strengthen the immune system by reducing stress on the body and allowing immune cells to function more efficiently. Adequate sleep is one of the most important habits for immune health because many immune processes are regulated during rest. During sleep, the body produces and releases substances that help fight infections and repair damaged tissues. Lack of sleep can lower the production of protective immune molecules and make the body more vulnerable to viruses and bacteria. Regular physical activity also supports immune function by improving blood circulation, which allows immune cells to move more freely throughout the body. Moderate exercise helps reduce inflammation and promotes the renewal of immune cells, while a sedentary lifestyle can weaken immune responses over time. Stress management is another key factor that works alongside nutrition and hydration to protect immunity. Chronic stress increases the release of hormones that suppress immune activity and make it harder for the body to fight infections. Healthy habits such as relaxation, breathing exercises, and maintaining social connections help keep stress levels under control and support balanced immune reactions. Avoiding harmful habits such as smoking and excessive alcohol consumption further protects immune health because these substances interfere with nutrient absorption, damage tissues, and reduce the activity of immune cells. Alcohol, for example, can dehydrate the body and disrupt gut health, both of which weaken immune defenses. When hydration, nutritious food and healthy lifestyle habits are combined, they create an internal environment that allows immune cells to work efficiently and respond quickly to threats. Water supports nutrient transport, exercise improves circulation, sleep strengthens immune signaling, and stress control prevents unnecessary immune suppression. These factors are closely connected and depend on each other to maintain stability within the body. Without proper hydration and healthy daily habits, even a well-balanced diet cannot fully support immune strength, because immune cells require both nutrients and supportive conditions to function at their best.